Cancer, welcome to your general timeless reading. Take resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it to fit, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. And subscribe. Sorry, didn't mean to slam that. Let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you. I heard sudden rehearsal. Sudden rehearsal. I heard shortcomings. I heard forgiveness is necessary. This feels very personal to self. This doesn't feel like it has to do with, this feels internal in the sense of like forgiving yourself for what you might have deemed as shortcomings and reparenting and working on those parts of you, really healing them. I think your third eye is going to be opening up, Cancer. Very, very strong third eye energy with you, which would explain the tightness in the throat. When we start to see the truth, our expression of truth starts to change as well. This tells me that you're coming to the end of a healing cycle or a journey that you've been on. You're entering into a new chapter, which is really nice. Okay. Star in reverse, Aquarius, Five of Cups. Beautiful. Yeah. You're entering into a time of celebration. I know it might feel like emotionally there's heaviness around you. This is going to fall away. I think that your partnerships, your relationships are really going to improve too. The 5 minus the 3 gives you a 2 of Cups. And with the 3 of Cups here, it doesn't feel like reconciliation. It feels more so like celebrating the relationships you already have and or attracting relationships that are more in alignment with you now that you've released whatever this heaviness was. Yeah, 6 of Swords, moving forward. Okay, that's it for there. Let's go on to the other energy around you. Yep, Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands. Slow and steady. I think this is you and another person sharing the same energy. For you, it feels more work related. For them, I feel like this is the person of the past some of you might be attached to reconciling with. I think they're realizing that like the ship is sailing. That, as much as they want to come in, they're not going to. Because the reality is you're outgrowing whatever this dynamic is. As much as they want to reach out, as much as they want to talk to you about things and settle them, they know that you're just kind of like, I'm over it. Like, I see it clearly. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to talk about it. Right? Not in a malicious way, but it's just, yeah. They know that this is, if they were to approach, reciprocity would not happen right now. They have to choose to really be committed to this conversation. The person that wants to come in but is not going to quite yet. And they still have healing to do. Yeah, they still have healing to do. Let's see what else. Yep, Devil in reverse. Beautiful. Okay, so I like that because that's them getting to the point of releasing fear and insecurity, but also like a distorted lens of like attachment, codependency, whatever, right? All the yucky stuff. They're healing as well, but that's why this conversation is not happening. Interesting. This feels very family related. Yep, bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords. This is their energy. I think that you're actually moving into a really healthy place for yourself. I feel like career is really going to take off for you. And I feel like the people that are already in your life, you're going to like strengthen those bonds. They're going to become so much more strong and really support you and see the changes that you've made. Okay, this is great. This is really good. Sorry if this deck gives me a little bit of some issues. I've had it. I just haven't ever used it. So the cards are still sticking together. So it's time to break it out of its box. Okay. Let's look at the star for you. Why is the star here for Cancer? I keep hearing homestead. I think if some of you are trying to cultivate a life that is more earthy or literally create a homestead, this will happen in divine time. Yep. Okay. We have the World. Your soul's just completed a very, very significant lesson. Even if you're not aware of it yet, if you're going through a difficult time or feel like there's just a lot of heaviness around you, it's actually the part of you that's attached to a false reality. It's not real anymore. I don't want to say that because I'm not trying to like gaslight anybody, but it's not, you're outgrowing it. Like it's okay to let it go. The way that you perceive yourself, these relationships, your work, how you communicate, like let go of guilt, shame, anger, resentment, let go of that as best as you can at this time, because energetically that cycle's already washing away. Like the universe is like, it's okay to let that go. Yeah, the false story, Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's okay to let go of that false story. This feels more so of like if you're attached to how somebody feels or thinks about you. Yep, the Fool. And then the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is not the time to build a new foundation. You're in the period of like learning to acclimate to what is. Pages are students. They're also the builders. It's the stepping stones. And so you're taking the action slow, very slow, methodical, practical action towards this new beginning. I feel like you're going to have a lot of assistance with this. I feel very teacher, very mentor energy coming in for you. This could be therapist, could be life coach. It could be literally teacher, mentor, getting some educational classes, could be a financial advisor, but it does feel like you're taking steps to move forward with a project that you want. Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's a part of you that is craving this conversation as much as they're craving it, but you're in the process of really letting it go, because I think there's a big part of you that's realizing that this is not really about the conversation. It has more to do with scarcity mindset or a low self-worth, right? Or that fear of I don't have enough, or I won't have enough. And it's okay not to have it, because the real trigger is actually something within you that has to be addressed. Everything around you is actually really very much so improving. It's just mourning this emotional attachment to certain things like low self-worth and scarcity mindset that are really hindering you. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Nine of Pentacles. The relationship that's mainly improving for you is with somebody who you might not have seen as stable or secure or reliable. And you're starting to realize that they actually are this energy. I like it. They're still healing. They're still in the process of healing. But this relationship's really going to, I feel it immediately, like dead center in my heart space with this one. Yeah, 10 of Cups. That would explain why. Yeah, right when I went to reach, my heart space started to get like this knot in it. There's a lot of love between these two people. Yeah, and this is a lot of healing. This particular relationship, you two are going to go, whoever this is, you'll be on a journey together, a healing journey, whether it's family members, romantic partners, co-workers, doesn't matter. The dynamic that you two share, yep, Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. You have 2 10s. This is going to be very beneficial for both of your financial, emotional, and practical growth, like in the sense of safety and security for yourself in the material world and your physical body, mental and emotional health, all of it. It's very supportive, very, very supportive. Sorry, I was just checking that there wasn't another card there. Yeah, Magician in reverse. Don't resist this. There's some trust issues here. There's some trust, because I feel like as soon as things get good, it's that, oh, the sky's going to fall. When's it going to end? That's what this Magician energy feels like. It feels like, oh, I can't trust it. I can't trust it. That's this wound of the low self-worth, the scarcity mindset coming in. It has to do with leaning into the joy, right? What's that famous interview of the woman talking to the man, asking him, like, what's the most difficult emotion? And he said joy, right? So because we so often fear leaning into it at the fear of losing it. 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot. You're stubborn. This feels like well, it's not gonna work, so I might as well just give up on it. Right? It's the sky's gonna fall. The sky's gonna fall. This is that wound to heal. This has to do with you trusting other people. Yeah, it's not just this person. This feels like in general, like I have to do it myself. And if I don't do it myself, then it's not gonna work. This has to do with trust. Because especially with the King of Swords, it's not trusting help or support to come from this person in particular, because you probably have a history of wounds together, but also just like masculine energy, not allowing other people to help or assist you or offer help or assistance, because there's a part of you that doesn't trust it's really gonna get you where you want to go, but maybe it's gonna get you where you need to go. Yeah. And then we have the 9 of Wands, I believe. Yes, 9 of Wands. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Yeah, it's just giving up before the finish line. There's something about this relationship that is going to be so potent and so like fulfilling but uncomfortable, because it's healthy, because it's loving, because it's expansive, because it's poking the parts of you that want to feel stable, want to feel safe, want to trust. And because it's poking at those parts of you to surface them so you can see them, heal them, reparent them, and then release them, there's a part of you that's perceiving it the opposite, right? Perceiving it as, oh my gosh, I can't trust them. But really it's that you can, and that's foreign. And so the part of you that struggles to trust is getting triggered. Okay, let's look into the other person involved here. Knight of Wands. Strength, beautiful. Hierophant, yeah, strong commitment. Yeah, very strong commitment. I like them. I do, I like them. I like that intuitively they know that it's not the time to have these conversations or to come in or to like bombard you with energy. It might not even be a conversation. It might just be like allowing this to flow instead of like coming in all the time. Like they really know how to read a room, which is good. Hierophant tells me you have a very spiritual connection, but also a very committed one. Yeah, and then the Devil in reverse. I love this. I love this. They're very aware that there's issues between the two of you that really they have no control over. It has to do with the lens that this individual is wearing, right? So if you don't resonate with this, you think it's the person you're dealing with, and you're probably going to be this one. Okay? You have 3 majors on this Knight of Wands, though. They're very, very intuitive, smart. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like, this isn't where I'm going to plant seeds right now. I'm just going to let it be. Yeah. Very smart. I like this. Yep. Lovers on the 2 of Wands. They know that this relationship will come together when it needs to. That's funny. It's so true, though. Yeah, and then you have the freaking 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. They're not worried about this. I think they see you very clearly right now. I think they see you very clearly right now. Yeah. They know that this is triggering. And they know how to step back and kind of like let it breathe. That's good. That's good. Yep. Justice. And then the 6 of Swords. They have a lot of majors over here. And then the Ace of Wands. I'm not worried about this relationship. This will, if you're like separated or something, this will come back together. If this is someone who's actively in your life and you're just kind of like working through things or like riding this wave of like, oh my gosh, things are getting better, it's going to continue to improve. It's interesting because they showed up as a Knight of Wands in reverse. I typically don't like Knight of Wands energy in reverse, but even when it was out, I felt like they knew not to be impulsive with any action they took towards this dynamic. This is good for you because it's showing you that people are willing to get to know how you move, right? They're not expecting you to move on their pace or at their time. They're really willing to get to know how you move. I like this. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, and once this lens of fear and insecurity is gone, this individual is going to be very clear about how they feel, and this relationship is going to really move forward because the Page of Cups, even look at it, it's just a very innocent, a very authentic energy. I really like the page. Pages are students, like I said in the beginning, but when you have a Page of Cups, it's someone who's really starting to understand why they feel worthless or like have scarcity mindset, right? Or why they struggle to say what they really feel, but they're saying what they think, and is what I think really true, right? So they're working through trust as a theme, but not only in the external world, within themselves as well, which is really, really interesting. Sorry. Let's look at the 2 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. A lot of Gemini energy. I do feel like this is this person. I feel like it's almost like they're anticipating this person to play them or deceive them. I feel like this particular person, that whoever comes to mind for this reading for you, it's someone who you've been through a lot with, and there's a lot of trust, or there was a lack of consistency. That's changing. And so it's just kind of like the part of you that's like, can I trust this? Is it different now? Like, is it really going to progress forward? Right? So it's just working through that. Yeah, Page of Swords. A lot of page energy, which would explain why you have the Fool and the World in the very beginning, because pages are the stepping stones. It's like, okay, let's plant new seeds. Let's learn how this is going to be. Our communication, swords, our feelings, cups, the way that we take action or build together, pentacles, right? All of these pages coming together to help this relationship become something new, something fresh, which is really nice. I like the Page of Swords, followed by freaking Temperance. Ah, love it. Temperance. Sorry, I said it wrong the first time, but it's okay. With Temperance in the page, it speaks to conversations about the healing that is being done, or the healing that you're doing, or the healing that you can do together. It doesn't mean that this might be apologies, right? This might be recognizing the need for more reciprocity, like someone realizing like, okay, I really got to start doing X, Y, Z, right? I like it. It's very healthy. It's very healthy. We like healthy on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get some final advice for you, and comment down below what's going on in your life that this reading applies to. I'd love to see what's going on for you guys. Synchronicity. You're on the right path. Everything's coming together. Yeah, it's crazy because so much feels like it's working out, but there's so much fear in this individual's energy, and it does feel like Cancer energy, if I have to be honest with you. Hawk. Change your perspective. Yeah, it's all about it's so funny. I was literally like thinking on a tangent this morning. Lenses for the collective were like deeply on my mind. Change your perspective with Hawk Spirit. It makes a lot of sense because it's not our experience, it's how we perceive our experience that dictates our mood and the energy we give off, right? Bottom of the deck, Protector Guide. It's time to set boundaries with someone. I feel like with Protector Guide, I feel like this is the recognition that there's a difference between boundaries and protecting oneself when not really necessary, right? Protecting oneself out of fear when the scene is safe, right? And that's why we have change your perspective. Like, is it really boundaries that you're setting, or is it something else? So just be honest with yourself about it, and just be curious with yourself. I'm not saying to gaslight yourself or question yourself, but just ask yourself with curiosity and an open mind, like, what is the real reason I'm doing this, right? But Cancer, that's what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead, book it down below through my website. I'm also a master Reiki practitioner, holistic health practitioner, spiritual and shamanic life coach, and certified life coach. So if you are looking for a mentor to connect more with your own intuition and or energy healing sessions, check out the bundles on my site. I have a bunch of bundles for coaching, for Reiki certifications, and a lot more. I'd love to see you there. And yeah, also, if you're local in North Carolina and you're a Reiki practitioner and you want a space to practice, I am holding workshops in the coming months. They will be every other Tuesday, I believe. So go ahead, check that out. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to work together. I'd love to help you hone in on your practice, and they're cost effective. So just creating a sense of community, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.